And so you knew they were going to come for you. You had to know that. Now, to the degree that they're doing so, I get where you're coming from.
The WNBA is rocking. What could we have more? I mean, I just think, you know, from a salary standpoint.
I mean, I'm just really happy for this organization, obviously. I mean, look at these fans, they're incredible. So if it wasn't for them, I don't know if we'd be here.
Remember when Angel Reese was on top of the world? An NCAA champion, a social media sensation, and a rising WNBA star? Now, she's staring down a lifetime ban, and her once promising career is in ruins. How did everything unravel so quickly? We're taking a deep look at Angel Reese's dramatic journey, from college hero to sideline pro. You won't believe the unexpected twists that led to her stunning downfall.
The Chicago Sky said goodbye to Teresa Weatherspoon, saying that it was time to, quote, make a change.
Would Angel Reese prematurely end her rookie season to spare herself the embarrassment of losing Rookie of the Year to Caitlin Clark?
Trust me, this story is wilder than any last-second game winner. Remember when Angel Reese ruled college basketball? Let's rewind for a moment. Picture this, Reese dominating every game, shattering records, and backing it all up with bold trash talk. She was a powerhouse, a game-changer in every sense. Fans were stunned, opponents were overwhelmed, and it felt like nothing could stop her. But then things took an unexpected turn. Reese enters the WNBA, and suddenly, she's struggling. In more than half her games, she's not even hitting double figures. What happened? It's like we're watching a completely different athlete. That fearless, unstoppable Reese from college? She's gone quiet. Now she's missing shots that once came effortlessly and can't seem to find her groove. And here's the twist. While Reese is fighting to find her form, Caitlin Clark is making headlines, setting rookie records, and stealing the spotlight.
But sometimes it's very disrespectful. I think there's a lot of racism when it comes to it.
But she's pretending like there is something there. There's one person who is driving all this, and it's Angel Reese.
Clark's move to the pros? Practically flawless. She's putting up stats that even seasoned veterans envy. It's almost like she stole Reese's mojo. The difference between these two former college stars couldn't be more glaring. Meanwhile, the pressure on Reese is mounting. She's tried everything: trash talk, exaggerated injuries, even throwing out accusations involving race, but none of it is working. Her performance isn't improving, and her behavior is beginning to wear thin with fans and teammates alike. Watching it all unfold is tough. You can see the frustration and desperation in her eyes every time she hits the court. So, what led to Angel Reese's lifetime ban from the WNBA? Buckle up, because this is where the story takes a wild turn. In a desperate attempt to regain her edge, Reese turned to steroids, hoping it would help her compete with Clark. Shocking, right? The same college superstar who once looked destined for WNBA greatness resorted to cheating. But here's the cruel irony. Even with performance enhancers, Reese still couldn't match Clark's level. The gamble didn't pay off. Instead of reviving her career, the steroids only made things worse, pushing her deeper into the downward spiral that was quickly becoming her pro basketball downfall.
Attention. You were being an attention whore. And so, because your basketball couldn't do it, you went to other things.
It's a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of what can happen when someone tries to take shortcuts to success. Reese's desperate decision was only the beginning. Have you ever wondered how a dominant college player can fall so hard in the pros? The real reason might lie with someone you'd never suspect. Enter Teresa Weatherspoon, a WNBA legend and now head coach of the Chicago Sky. She was meant to be Reese's mentor, the one to help her navigate the tough leap from college phenom to professional athlete. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks.
Do I need to call you the female version of Steph Curry, or do I need to call Steph Curry the male version of Caitlin Clark? I mean, which one is it?
I think more than anything, it's like surprising, like you guys didn't know, like this is how women's sports are played, like, come on.
But instead of guiding Reese through the transition, Weatherspoon allegedly took things in a shocking direction. Now, you might be thinking, there's no way a respected coach, a Hall of Famer no less, would hand out steroids like Halloween candy. But that's exactly what reports claim happened. Weatherspoon, with a legacy built on integrity and excellence, allegedly risked it all to support a struggling rookie. It's like she completely abandoned the principles she once lived by. Let's break it down. Weatherspoon sees Reese faltering, watches Caitlin Clark dominating night after night, and decides that the only way to keep up is to cheat. But it wasn't just turning a blind eye. She was reportedly the one encouraging Reese to start juicing, all in a desperate attempt to stay competitive. The Chicago Sky locker room? A total train wreck. Imagine being one of the other players, grinding it out at every practice, doing things the right way, only to watch your coach obsess over pumping up one rookie with shortcuts. Total morale killer. Team chemistry? Gone. Trust? Non-existent. And the result? Predictable. The Sky's season spiraled out of control just as fast as Reese's reputation. They started racking up losses, and soon, the whole organization was pointing fingers.
So, Caitlin Clark, if you're out there, you are one of the GOATs of our games, and we appreciate you.
Yes, sir! Yeah, baby!
Players are frustrated, fans are bewildered, and the front office is probably tearing their hair out. It's like watching a car crash in slow motion, only this one's happening on a basketball court. What's even more tragic? Witherspoon threw away her own legacy in an attempt to salvage Reese's, and it didn't even pay off. The steroids didn't transform Reese into the WNBA star everyone expected. All that cheating, all that risk, and she still got outplayed by Caitlin Clark, only to end up banned from the league for life. Talk about a lose-lose situation. And here's the real shocker. Reese's lifetime ban wasn't just a scandal, it was the beginning of a storm. The WNBA had never seen a steroid controversy of this scale before. This wasn't just about one player, it was about the integrity of the entire league being thrown into question.
If you're her coach and you care about her, you're not doing this. You shouldn't be making the focus another statistic.
Angel Reese is the villain, Caitlin Clark is the hero, and Angel Reese continued to play into it last night by getting ejected, and it's almost like it's all scripted.
So, how did the WNBA handle it? Let's just say, things got out of control fast. Reese was juicing, Witherspoon was allegedly enabling her, and the Chicago Sky were falling apart. But just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it did. Once the WNBA got wind of the scandal, they didn't hold back. They didn't issue a suspension. No fine. They went straight to the nuclear option, a lifetime ban for Angel Reese. That's right, a permanent ban. As in, she's never allowed to play in the league again. Ever. Harsh? Maybe. But here's the thing. The WNBA had never dealt with a steroid scandal of this scale before. They had to make a statement. And Reese, unfortunately, became the example.
To the season, and when I was in my press conference and I was talking about being sexualized, like, I guess people thought that was like because I post pictures in my bathing suits. No, like
a representation of us as women in many different departments. That's important for women to see that no matter what it is that we want to become, we can't.
This wasn't just a case of an athlete accidentally taking a banned supplement. No, this was a star rookie and a Hall of Fame coach allegedly teaming up to cheat the system. The WNBA is trying to grow, gain fans, and earn mainstream respect. And now they are dealing with a full-blown scandal. So how did Reese's actions impact her team's playoff hopes? Buckle up, because it's not a pretty picture. The Chicago Sky went from legitimate playoff contenders to bottom dwellers in record time. They ended the season with a dismal 13-27 record, nowhere near the postseason. It was like watching a championship-caliber team suddenly turn into a struggling high school JV squad. But the damage didn't stop with the Sky. This scandal shook the entire league. Fans started questioning everything, wondering if the talent on the court was real or chemically enhanced. It's like discovering Santa isn't real, only worse, because now your favorite sport feels tainted. And Angel Reese? She's not fading quietly into the background. Instead, she's lashing out, pointing fingers, making accusations, and trying to drag others down with her. It's less of a graceful exit and more of a full-blown meltdown, like a tantrum. Only this one's being thrown by a professional athlete, and it's costing careers.
Now people are calling you out on it when you post things like this on social media.
Although many people don't want to give Angel her credit, there's no doubt that the hero versus villain story is working in the WNBA's favor as well as Caitlin Clark's favor.
The WNBA is doing its best to manage the fallout, but honestly, it's like trying to put out a forest fire with a squirt gun. They are holding press conferences, issuing statements, trying to steady the ship, but the damage is already done. Now, instead of talking about scores and standout performances, people are focused on steroids and scandals. And while the league scrambled to control the public narrative, the real story was unraveling behind the scenes. How does a rising star go from NCAA champion to WNBA outcast in under a year? The answer includes a social media meltdown so explosive, it shocked even Reese's harshest critics. Let's talk fallout. Reese's career? It's over before it truly began. One moment, she's a college hero. The next, she's banned for life. Imagine being on top of the world, then watching it all collapse in a blink. That's her reality now. And Teresa Weatherspoon? She's not faring much better. Her coaching career is in tatters. Decades of hard work and a legacy as one of the WNBA's all-time greats, wiped out in an instant. No one's talking about her legendary on-court moments anymore. Her name is now tied to scandal, not success. It's like watching a house of cards fall. Fast, loud, and impossible to ignore.
The old heads, the ones who are petty, the ones who are jealous, the ones who can't get on the new wave is what is continuing to hold the league back.
Think was gonna happen, honestly. Work on look, Angel Reese has got some basketball skills. She does.
People are left wondering, how could Angel Reese mess up so badly? The Chicago Sky are now stuck picking up the pieces. They are not just rebuilding a team, they are rebuilding their reputation from the ground up. It's like starting from scratch, only with a massive, ugly asterisk hanging over everything. Fans are skeptical. Sponsors are uneasy. And the front office? They are working around the clock trying to clean up the chaos. And just when you think things can't get any more unhinged, Reese launches into a full-blown social media rampage. After her suspension, she goes scorched earth, calling out the league, her teammates, even Caitlin Clark. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck, except it's live, and it's happening on everyone's feed. She's posting unfiltered rants, leaking private conversations, and tossing around accusations like confetti. It's a complete meltdown, and the world is watching every second. Meanwhile, the WNBA is stuck in full-on crisis mode. They are scrambling to prove they can handle controversies on the same level as the NBA. But let's be honest, this drama is on another level. They are issuing statements, holding emergency meetings, and trying to put out fires faster than Reese can tweet. But no matter what they do, it feels like they are always one step behind her latest post.
Because of Angel's Rodman-esque rebounding, never seen anything quite like it. She has run away.
Caitlin Clark hasn't done anything. She goes out and plays basketball. I've never seen her trash talk. I've never seen her taunt Angel Reese. There's nothing there.
And here's the wildest part. Some fans actually defending Angel Reese. Hard to believe, right? They are saying the punishment was too extreme, that she deserves a second chance. And now the WNBA community is tearing itself apart. Arguments are breaking out in comment sections, people are unfollowing each other, debates are exploding all over social media. It's like the league is having a full-blown identity crisis, and it's happening right out in the open. So, what can we take away from this whole Angel Reese disaster? One bad decision, just one, can bring down everything. Careers, teams, even an entire league's credibility. It's like watching a line of dominoes fall, except these dominoes are real people's dreams and reputations. Now, the WNBA is staring down the biggest crisis in its history. The question is, can they recover? Or is this the start of something worse? Some experts are saying the league needs to completely revamp how it handles drug testing, accountability, and internal governance. Rebuilding trust with fans won't be easy, not after something this massive. Because this isn't just about Angel Reese, or even Teresa Weatherspoon. This is about the future of women's professional basketball. The WNBA is at a crossroads, and what happens next could change everything.